Do you remember you were talking to me about what's it called when you open the video and if you, hello, this is, who and whatever, we're from GoMan, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Then if you just start talking without a
Start going, man. Cold intro.
And what was it? I was trying to remember what you said. Right. Intro.
Cold intro.
I'm a cold intro guy.
You are. You just like getting into it.
I do. I don't like, this, oh, hi, I'm Mike, and this is Eric. And,
That's right, because our people know us.
They know us. And if you do it once or twice, in our previous videos, I think now at this point, we're just going.
Yeah. Okay.
You might wonder why I have a miniature bottle of Vaseline.
Should I be worried?
Don't be worried.
Okay.
Oh, I know. You remember I talked to you, we talked about the dermatology thing. Should we talk about the dermatology, or was that like a post or something that we did?
We talked, there was a post, but we never shared it with our friends.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to go back and...
We got to go back in time.
I think so.
We got to go like a year back, right? Okay.
Yeah.
A year ago, I had, you remember, Eric, the sting growing on my forehead that wouldn't heal.
Yep.
And then I had something on my head that just kept growing, and it would grow, and all the people begin a haircut, everybody going, Mike, you got that? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was going to a local guy here, a dermatology guy, and every year that thing would come back, and he would try to remove it and come back. Yeah. And it got to the point where I just kind of thought he wasn't really doing a half-ass job just to get me back there every year so he could bill.
Right.
So you remember I found that dermatology lady who I loved.
Yes.
Who gave my first full body exam, went the extra mile and everything, texted me on my phone to tell me to do it. It was wonderful.
Really good follow-up. Yeah.
Total follow-up. I've never had anything like that before, ever.
Yeah.
And so I went to her. She did this. She took it. She removed it. She removed this. This never came back. It's been a year now. This completely healed. This one was cancerous, precancerous.
Oh, wow. This
one healed and is gone and has not returned. So the last couple of months, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I've had a couple little issues. I got something right there that won't heal, and I got a dark spot on the side of my head here. Mm-hmm. And I had one on this side of my head too, but it kind of went away.
It's kind of fading.
It's fading away.
Yeah.
So I went to see her again yesterday. And she removed this thing, and she removed this thing, because this one was getting really, really noticeable. Like if I had my head turned that way, you guys would totally see it, because it was really standing out. And she removed them. She didn't say, she said they weren't cancerous at all, either one of them.
That's good.
But this one here, it kept scabbing over, and then the scab would fall off, then it would scab over.
Yeah. And
it would do it 2 or 3 times in a year cycle. But she said it was nothing to worry about. It's not cancerous. She said, use Vaseline. She scraped all that shit off there. I could feel it. She numbed everything up, and then she scraped it all off.
Yeah.
And then she said, I want you to use Vaseline every day on that, and until it heals. She said, so I wanted to buy a little tube,
Yeah.
where you could squeeze a small little tube. They didn't have it, so I had to get this little guy.
Hey, that works.
It works.
Yeah, that's great. Just scraped it off. No cutting, no stitches, nothing. Yeah. And you got a couple things going on there. What's going on there?
Band-Aids. I got Band-Aids all over me.
Yeah.
Skin tags. And so she removed a shitload of them, dude.
Yeah.
But then some of them, she said, I don't want you to get blood on your shirt, so let me put a couple Band-Aids on. Okay. So I was like, yeah, great. So anyway, my dermatology lady, who I love, comes through in the clutch. So as I was walking out, she looked at me and she said, I'll see you next year. And I said, you're damn right, you.
Awesome. Awesome.
It's really good. So
yeah, great customer service, great follow-up.
Yeah.
And obviously she knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing. Yeah. I'm super happy. A lot of people are, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway, but because I've seen it. A lot of these doctors sometimes are more concerned about billing Medicare or billing whatever than they are about customers, about healing.
Preventative stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yep. And that's what my wife and I we want to live healthy lifestyles, and we want to be more proactive. And you go to your regular primary care physician,
yeah,
and you ask them to do certain tests, and they won't do those because they're not trained in it or they don't want to prevent the things from happening. They just want to treat the things once they happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's the mind shift I think we need.
I was having the same problem. And then you also rely on your primary care physician to refer you, and they refer you to their people that they work with, and who knows what's going on there, right?
Right.
When you get to when you get to a certain age,
Mm-hmm.
like me, and you go on Medicare, guess what? All that flies out the window. You can go wherever you want.
Okay.
And so that was a godsend for me because I started going wherever I wanted. And I learned who was good and who wasn't good instead of having to rely on my my doctors to refer me.
Yeah.
So good stuff.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know if you can do that.
I have pretty good insurance. Yeah. I could jump around.
Yeah. Cause I couldn't, I just had insurance was so expensive that I didn't really, I guess I was, I probably shouldn't have done that because I was risking it, but I just got the cheapest insurance I could get.
Okay. Yeah.
Just, and then with that insurance, I couldn't go do my things.
Sure.
But once I got Medicare, I'm off to do whatever I want.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good.
You always, when you're a single guy and your insurance costs you $600-700, the decent insurance, like the silver or the gold level stuff, even for just one person,
Yeah.
is $700-800 for the good stuff. So I just got the shit one. I got the bronze one,
Mm-hmm.
but it was Blue Cross Blue Shield, but it was the bronze, and it was the it was the one of the lower ones, and it was like $350.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I get a crap ton taken out of my check every pay, but really good insurance.
Really good insurance.
So,
Yeah.
And it covers the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. What do you think it costs you every year or every month?
God, I don't even know.
$1,000, $1,500
So easy.
at least. Yeah. And I'm over here complaining about $350.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so I mean, I could go into a whole rant about this doctor thing, but I'm not going to. But that reminds me, Eric, and I want to talk about the last week we talked about. Well, before we get into that, I bought these, and I haven't been having any problems, but every now and then I'll have some foot pain.
Mm-hmm.
And they talked about the planchitis, and then one other thing that can happen to your feet as you get older.
Yeah.
And so I got some, and I've tried a couple of different insoles before, and then they got a place called the Good Feet Store. Are you familiar with that?
I think I've heard of it.
There's one, yeah, there's one not far from here, and then they got the podiatry doctors,
Sure.
but and they basically what they do is they do this for you right here.
Okay.
They measure your feet up and they give you one of these things. And that Good Feet Store, they do the same thing and they charge about $1,500.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they sell you and then they have the inserts for you and they sell them. So I saw these online, and I'm going to try these things out, and I'll give an update. I'm just wondering if anybody out there, as you're getting older, are you finding that you got pain in your foot, and have you tried? Do you got good arches, or are you using arch support things? Or there's arch support things, and then there's another one at the toe of, or the, what's the front part of your foot called, that goes under there that is kind of is to stop pain, and like these little pads go up there and do that, and these were part of the thing, but I'm not sure I need this. I think I need, because I got a high arch in my arch, and when I'm walking, so I need something I can step on that's going to keep that arch.
Does. Oh yeah, so that has that built in.
Yeah, and it's hard, so it doesn't, because most just flatten right down.
Yeah, that's
when you step on them. So
that's nice.
you guys, are you using these things? Are you trying any of this stuff out? Have you gone to like the Good Feet Store or to a podiatrist, and does it help? And will these help? That I'm gonna try these guys out here in the next little while, and I can let you know if they worked or not. So, and it's not really bad.
Yeah, I only bought one pair. In the commercials, you gelling, just the gel inserts.
Yeah,
I had a pair of sneakers that I threw in the wash just to clean them up, and it just the insides peeled out.
Yeah,
so I had to go buy a new, and I bought the gel style. And those are really comfortable, but I mean, that's just a pair of sneakers to bum around in.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like this.
Yeah, you weren't having any pain or
No pain or anything. I just needed a new insert because the old one got destroyed in the washing machine.
I think years ago I may have tried one of those. I remember the gel things. They were the rave at one time. Remember?
They were, yeah.
Everybody had the gel things going.
Everybody had the gel things.
Dude. All right. Did I complain last week about my butt cushion?
You know, we talked about it. You said you were going to try it out. You had a long car ride coming out. You had to go into the office, and you said you were going to get in there and you were going to try it and you were going to let us know. So that's it.
Here's what it looks like.
Because that was in that little rolled up packet.
That was in that rolled up packet. And then there's the backside of it. And you know what? When I put this thing in my seat, it slides around.
Yeah, look at the back of that. Show them. I mean, that is
it's like
there's no grip. It's not rubber.
It's not rubber, no. And this was kind of weird. And the one part over here, you see these things here? This is to inflate it. This is to deflate it. And these are lower than the stuff around them. So if you have these up here, or you kind of, believe it or not, you slide right into the little.
Yeah.
Because this thing slides around. It moves around on you.
And this is silky. You could hear it.
It's silky. Yeah, you slide on it.
That does not seem safe to drive on.
I tried this, and I tried it, and here's where you blow it up right there.
Oh,
that thing pops out. And I used it all the way to the office, 2.5 hour drive last week, and then I took it out because it didn't really help anything at all. It was more. It may have been less painful than but it was kind of uncomfortable because you feel like you're
moving all around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I wonder, was that made for an automobile or is that made more for flying and for sitting?
That's a good thing because I think it's made for flying, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would make sense. Yeah, I don't.
And then when you sit on these things, you got to readjust all your stuff. You got to readjust your seat and your mirrors and everything else because it's
adding 2 or 3 inches.
It adds to, yeah. So it was kind of funky.
I mean, I think my head would be touching the top of the car.
I never thought of that. Maybe this is made only for planes.
Maybe.
And so, but I'm going to take a trip on a plane in a couple of months and we'll find out because I'm going to take it with me.
You got to try it out? Okay.
I'm going to try it out. And if it sucks, then I'll just throw it away or whatever.
Yeah.
Or give it to somebody. But that's my update on my on the little guy there.
Yeah, you had another one too, wrapped around your back.
Right. I didn't try that one. Yeah,
same style though.
It's the same thing. It's a blow up thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know why I didn't try it in the car? Because I have one that I like in the car that fits me perfectly. It's not a blow up, but it's a solid one.
Oh, nice.
And it's soft, and you go back there, and I got it just right. So
yeah,
I didn't even bother with that other thing. But I'll take both of them with me when I go on my plane trip.
Yeah,
and I'll let you know. But I'm flying first class. So I probably won't even need it. I'll be laying down, kick back or whatever.
Reading your book, kick back.
Yeah. Oh my God. I want to talk about my mom a little bit because she did something really. She did a couple of things that were super crazy that were really cool. I want to share with you guys. But before I do, you know how at the end of the videos, or you see all the time on video, and you see it a lot at the beginning. Please, what's it called? Please like and subscribe. Or
absolutely.
Is that a pain in the ass? Do you hate when people do that to you? Like when you're watching a video or a podcast or whatever, does it drive you nuts when people keep asking you that?
No, I don't. There's this whole reason behind it. There's this whole marketing technique behind it. And please excuse me for assuming things, but you should never assume your audience knows what you want them to do. This is like from a marketing background, and you always should be telling them what to do. So if you want somebody to subscribe to your newsletter on your website, you need that call to action a couple different places, and you really need to say, please subscribe, click this to subscribe, and they have to see it a couple times. So when people are watching YouTube videos like you, and we say, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, click the bell to be notified of future episodes. It just gives them a little like, oh, I like these guys. By liking the video, it triggers that YouTube algorithm, which we definitely want to do. And, the more subscribers, obviously that looks good to YouTube as well. And it shows the video to more people. So the more likes, the more comments, the more people subscribe. It looks good. But you always, from a marketing standpoint, You always want to tell your audience what they should do in order to get them to take action, because studies show that they won't take action on their own unless they're reminded a couple times.
Well, the question was, that kind of stuff drive you crazy?
Yeah. So if that drives you crazy, and if my explanation of that just drove you crazy, let me know.
The explanation drove me crazy. No, but
I'm a wordy guy. I don't see much on the podcast, but I had a mic.
But when you do, yeah.
Ask Mike.
I think that if you did it I think that people nowadays, because videos is everything, everybody's watching videos and podcasts, they know to like and subscribe.
I would hope so.
You would think, right? We've done it a couple of times. We're at the end of the video, end of our podcast. So, hey, you guys, like and subscribe to see more, whatever. And then but what I like that you do, because Eric does all the editing on the podcast and all the videos and everything on Facebook too. I like when you have a little thing that pops up in the corner and a little bell and says, ring the bell. And
Yep.
when people see that to me is even better than somebody telling you, hey, please like and subscribe. And you do that in every one of the videos.
Everyone. Yeah. And there's a little visual reminder.
I like the visual reminder than more so than I do the other thing.
Yeah.
Because I just think people know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you see that visual, you're like, but if you hear somebody say, like, come on,
Yeah.
Well, so that's my thought on it. What do you guys think about all that nonsense?
Yeah. Tell us and be kind. They'll be like, Eric, you're an idiot. You're wrong. I hate it when you say that. We know what to do.
Eric, my little guy is right here with me, little Godzilla.
He was creeping close to the edge. You remember?
He was creeping close to the edge. And, I had a King Kong too.
That's past tense. What happened?
I put him out in the garage because he can't stand up on his own. He rocks, and you got to have him exactly just perched. And then if you touch the table or something, they'll fall over. And when he falls over on his back. It makes that roaring sound because he's got a little button on his back. Every time he goes, you hear him roar. So Godzilla's my guy.
Yeah.
Okay. King Kong, he's okay, but Godzilla's the one.
You're going to get more comments on that than you are the like and subscribe.
I know. Oh my God. You know what? All this, and talking about the doctors and all stuff reminded me of something that I just did. And I noticed the difference, a night and day difference. Have you guys ever been in a store? Have you ever been in a store, standing in line waiting to go in, or walking behind somebody? And I'm going to use old ladies as an example because that's kind of what I've noticed. And you're behind an old lady, and she's got that what they call the old lady smell. I know what that is. I never knew what it was until now, because my mother, the doctor put her on the B12 complex. I want you to know, I'm start taking. They're these big red pills. They're gigantic. So when I was taking these B12 complex pills, and man, it made her urine so strong. And then, she's 93 years old, so she's leaking all over the place, right? So everything smelled, that smell was so strong, and all through the laundry and the house and the bedroom and her, you could really, really smell it. And so I went back to the doctor and I said, these B12s, I actually called my sister before I went to the doctor. And I said, Pam, these B12 complex, her urine smells so strong. She said, that exact same thing happened to me. She said, you can tell your doctor to get her off the B12 complex pills and put her on on a B12. It's a tiny pill. It melts under your tongue.
Really?
Yeah. Little tiny pill. And she said, put these under your tongue and it'll instantly melt. And so I did that.
Yeah.
Dude, a couple of weeks later, right off the bat, night and day difference, the smell. Night and day.
I wonder what's different. It's still B12.
It's still B12, but I don't know what it is. But and my sister told me that changed everything for me. And that's changed everything for my mom too. So, if you guys ever smelled that smell that I'm telling you about, that old lady smell, it's unmistakable.
Yeah.
And then that B12 complex is what's doing it. You ask the person, excuse me, do you take B12 complex? They'll tell them there's a pill available that melts under their tongue that will alleviate 90% of their problem with that stench.
That's good. If anybody knows why, I want to know. I mean, I could Google it, but
We could Google. I didn't look it up, but but I went back to my doctor, or her doctor, I should say, and I told her the story about my sister, and I called my sister, and she said, and I said, "Can we do that?" And she said, "Yeah, and that's no problem."
wow.
And then so we did that, and I had gone back again, and while I was there, I ran into her, and I said, that those things really help. I said night and day difference. She said, "Really?" She was kind of unaware of it. I was like, "Yeah." So that's pretty interesting, though.
There you go. The more you know.
So speaking of my mom had a dream the other day, and she had been reading a book. So she's reading this book, okay?
Okay. Wait, is this part of the dream, or is she reading a book?
No.
And then she had a dream.
Yeah, she had been reading this book for a couple of weeks up until this dream, okay?
Okay.
And then so she went to bed, and she didn't sleep very well, and she thought she was awake all night, but I'm not sure that she was.
Mm-hmm.
But she said that every time she would open her eyes, so she must have been dreaming, okay? Every time she would open her eyes, the book she had been reading for the past couple of weeks would be right there on the wall, like in a movie.
Huh.
And then she would go back to sleep, and she would open her eyes, and sure enough, there was that book, scenes from that book that she had been reading when she opened her eyes on it.
Wow.
Has that ever happened to you before?
No, I'm worried she got hold of one of your Victory books.
Can you imagine?
Gosh. No. Wow.
I mean, the craziest dream I've ever had is when you fly. Have you ever had a flying dream?
Love flying dreams.
They're the best, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but this dream here, my mom opened her eyes, and then the book that she was reading, the scenes from the book were vivid right there.
So her brain must have still been asleep. Her eyes, she's
Isn't that
kind of like a half awake.
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've never had a dream like that. And the way I read and the way you read,
Yeah.
You would think we would be dreaming that stuff all the time.
Oh, and I read some crazy stuff too.
Yeah.
No, I mean, not nightmares, but
Yeah.
not like that.
So
Wow.
that was super interesting. And she told me, she said, "Mike, I couldn't believe," she said, "I would open my eyes and there was that book on the wall." And she said, "I'm not sure if I was asleep or awake." And
Man,
pretty neat, though.
that is pretty neat.
I like that.
Yeah. She's 93 years old.
Yeah.
Still reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's she reading?
Oh, I bought her a book when we were at the store the other day. I forget the name of it, and I forget the author too. It was just, one of those ones that was 20% off.
Yeah.
As you're walking down, and it was a female author. And so, "Mom, take a look at this one." "Oh yeah, let's get that." So that was the one she was reading.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sharing some of the books I read with my dad right now. And he has a hard time with the paperbacks. Now, was that a paperback or was that a hardcover?
No, it was a paperback, but the bigger one.
The bigger one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gave him a paperback, and of course it's Stephen King. So it's, real tiny print and everything.
Yeah.
So he's like, I can't, I'm having such a hard time with this. Do you have a magnifying glass or something? So I went on Amazon, and I found this thing that wraps around your neck, kind of like these headphones would sit around my neck like this. And it'd have a big magnifying glass that just kind of hung from it. So you could have both hands here, and you look through this window pane, and it has LED lights around it that illuminate the pages.
Wow.
So he's holding the book, looking through this. And I tried. I was like, let me put that on a try. I mean, those words were this big. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you bought him one.
I ordered it from Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah. And now he's reading these paperbacks where the super tiny 8-point font print, and no problem.
What did this giant thing cost you?
Oh, I think it was like $12 or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was definitely under $20.
That's wild. I've never seen one of those before.
I haven't either. And it just sits around your neck. It doesn't weigh anything. You don't even really know it's on. It's got the LED lights that's rechargeable.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. That way you have two hands, because those little paper bags.
So you have to be sitting up to use that thing, though, right?
No, it could be.
Could you be laying down on
It's a flexible, foamy, rubbery flex tube, almost like that tripod that you talked about.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And you could just bend it into whatever configuration you need. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Neat.
Yeah. Yep. But it's good.
Take a picture of that thing. I'd like to see it.
I will. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's great that she's reading, 93 years old, still reading books. That's awesome.
She's 93. She's reading the same shit over and over. She'll read and then she'll forget about it like instantly. And she's had that same book sitting there, but she must have read it so much that now she's got the vivid pictures in her mind.
Starting to replay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The replay when she's sleeping.
Jeez.
Oh my God. My mom, she's killing me. I love her.
I am trying to read a book right now on my phone. I can't do it, Mike.
No.
I don't want to go to the lot. It's so
No.
close to going back to work where I could just grab a book or whatever, but I can't do it. I can't sit in bed and flip on my phone. I can't do it.
No, you know what else I can't do? I can't read at the beach. You see these people at the beach, they're reading books. Have you ever?
No,
I cannot do that.
I can't. The poolside readers, the beach readers, I can't.
No.
Because if I'm at the beach, I'm in the water.
Right.
I'm like a kid playing in the wave.
Yeah.
Or I'm, I'm just enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm tending to I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, I can't sit there.
I'm not one of those go to the beach and lay there and get a tan kind of person. I just can't do it. I'm too, I got to be doing something.
Yeah. I got to get back to the ocean. Just something. I love being in the water. I don't know. I love playing in the waves, being in the water.
Dude, you're a water baby.
I'm a water baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Palm trees and ocean. Gimme.
Right on, man. Oh, you know where
I know where you're going.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll talk about that soon.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yes.
So, okay, so we did a soft opening. Is that what we call it?
Cold
open.
Cold open. We just start talking.
Soft, cold.
Soft, cold.
So let's do your version of the hard ending.
Oh, yes. Let's see. Hey guys, thanks for what?
Well, that's what, that's what they all sound like to me,
Yes. So super cheesy hard ending. All right. So the GoManDo everyday moment.
Do you guys agree? Like, would you just like to see the little thing down in the corner of the screen that said, hit the bell for notification, something like that, or, like, or whatever? That's what I would like to see. The visual reminder. That's what I think is the best thing. When somebody, and I watch these videos all the time, like everybody else in the world does, and when I see somebody say that, oh, please like and I'm thinking to myself, if I like you, I'm going to subscribe. We know what to do.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not idiots. And we're not going to treat you like idiots.
Yeah, don't treat us like idiots.
Yeah.
All these other people.
Yeah.
Right? That's right. And we won't do it either. So
I saw
But I love what you're doing and the way you do it at the end. Like I noticed the last one on last week's podcast, and it was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I saw this one. So part of what I do, I teach digital media to high school students, and I show them videos from time to time on how to do different techniques. This YouTube channel, I forget the name of it right now. At the end of it, instead of that whole like and subscribe, this black screen comes up with one message. Please do not subscribe to our channel. We have enough followers.
No kidding.
Yeah. So what do? Subscribe.
Right. Yeah. You and everybody else, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is. That was a nice technique. I like that.
Why do I have a note here for next week to talk about online stores? Oh, because I want to talk about our online store, because our online store is not getting the love it deserves.
It's not.
So let's talk about that a little bit next week. Okay.
All right. There's a preview of what's to come.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm going to use some of these guys when we talk about the foot things and see if they worked. I'm going to cut them to size and get them in the shoes, and I'm going to use them and see what they're all about, because I'm going to be walking my ass off when I'm in Malaysia and Singapore.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm going to be walking like crazy. So I got to make sure I get the right things in my shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you excuse me now, I got to go apply more Vaseline to my head so I heal up. And thanks for watching, guys. We're loving it, man.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm not going to tell you what to do because you're a smart audience.
Look down in the corner, you'll see.
That's all right. That's all right.
See you next time around, guys.
See you guys.
Good man.
That was fun. All right. How long was that? Oh, shoot, Mike.
Did you not record it?